Wholesalers, do you ever have houses like this right here that are still owner occupied or tenant occupied that you would love to get under contract, but your buyer is just not willing to buy a property that is not vacant? Here's how you go ahead and solve that problem. So this specific property, I actually bought from a wholesaler and made him $20,000. That was after 2 or 3 other wholesalers before him couldn't even close on the deal for 2 reasons. One, they didn't have their buyer first, so they were already too high of a price. But number 2, no one else wanted to buy it because it was owner occupied and the lady was gonna need at least 2 weeks to a month to move out. So here's what I told the wholesaler to do. First off, I came over here and got the seller under contract for the wholesaler because I've got a good relationship with them. Here's how we got this deal locked up and still sold. I use what I like to call is just a escrow holdback. So we already knew the seller was going to make a huge profit, or they're going to at least leave with a nice large chunk. And so what I told the wholesaler to do is, guess what? We're going to hold back $5,000 to $10,000 in escrow. So again, that's a $5,000 to $10,000 escrow holdback. It could be any number that you want. And then we're going to charge that seller $100 per day if they don't move out by such and such day. So we gave her 2 weeks to move out, and then $100 are deducted from escrow for every day that she hasn't moved out. Well, guess what? In this scenario, it took her 50 days. It literally took her up until the day that she depleted her entire escrow amount. So that $5,000 went right to me. And then what did I do? I was able to pay off my holding cost for that entire time. So I still ended up with this amazing property. No one else did because everyone else was afraid to go ahead and buy a property that was owner occupied. So that is a nice little trick for you guys right there.